Hello, everyone. Welcome back to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure episode 21, according to Crunchyroll, or like I don't know, fucking whatever it is. Season 2, season 1, part 2. Why are they like this? Apparently, this isn't even like the only like season where they do this, where they split it up into 2 parts. Like, just make it like 10 episodes, like every other anime. Anyway, it's episode 12. Part whatever of part 2. You know what I mean. Let's just get into the episode. I'm gonna do my countdown now. 3, 2, 1, go. I forgot to so how I normally do this when I'm recording this is I just record like literally a screen region of OBS and like I normally stream essentially. And then it's got 3 different tracks, one of which goes out to stream, one of which is just the speaker audio, one of which is my voice. And I forgot to cut out the, speaker audio, even though I cut out the visuals. It got claimed by 2 different companies, one for Roundabout and another one for the visual or the audio for the episode. Just interesting to know that I was right, that it's going to be an issue if I try and post like me riffing, even just over the audio, is gonna get flagged. I mean, it wasn't an issue because all I did was just like re-render the video, and that's what you guys ended up seeing. But it's too bad. I could fight it. I could say it's transformative, but it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this still. It looks like you guys are. Numbers stay about the same, more or less. So it's like you guys aren't getting tired of my bullshit yet. It'll happen. It'll happen eventually. I'm tired of my bullshit, but I've also had to deal with my own bullshit for 31 years. So, there's that. Maybe that's your breaking point. It's like 31 years of me, and you're like, you know what? Fuck you, Rev. I don't know. I'm just filling time while we do this intro again. We should actually get we should get real stuff going on in this episode. JoJo has very few filler episodes. I'm trying to think of one where, literally nothing that happened in the episode progressed the plot, or very little. Every single episode attempts to progress the plot some. And something of value happens. You can't just not watch the episode. You have to watch all of them to understand what's happening. Even still, I don't understand what's happening, but Someone pointed out that the sun doesn't actually kill them, it just turns them to stone, which seems like a really easy way of killing them. Like, if someone can't move, it's pretty easy to kill them. Do a fist bump. When you bet it actually is. That could have been a lot weirder, and you could have been grabbing at his knob instead. What? That's an outfit. Man, walk up to your first date wearing that shit. Of course you are. What is his problem? is turning into a vampire, does that make you into a weirdo, or was this guy a weirdo to begin with? I'm trying to think of, okay, in the case of Dio, he acted a different kind of weird, and it's vaguely reminiscent of this. Is this a vampire thing? That's a good laugh. What is that? Is that intimidating? Does that what... If I, like, slap my belt buckle, like, does anyone get offended or, like, scared? Won't be the first time someone was hugged to death in this universe. This is a, like, one of those you are already dead situations. Oh, that's too bad. I liked him. Like, not a lot, but, you know. Why did you train under someone who you thought was going to be weak in a fight? I don't know why I ask questions of this universe. Jojo has not proven himself to be someone who, like, respects... Why haven't you taken the medicine? Why are you dumb? Oh, fucking... Why do I ask stupid questions? You can do that while not poisoned. Just do it. There's literally no reason not to. You should use it. There's no reason to... You can keep your promise, keep living. Not being poisoned helps with that. And then you go and fight the guy, like you also promised, you know? Like, they really did pick an awesome, like, castle hotel thing. Like, again, just like Dio, they know how to pick location, you know? If you're gonna be an evil bad guy, you gotta have a cool hideout. You can't just do this in a cave or at, like, a Motel 6 or whatever. Like, these guys, they got style. They picked out, like, a cool, like, creepy old building. It's good. It's very good. Look up. That's something I learned a while back is, like, most people don't look up during their daily life because why would you? Very rarely are things above you you need to worry about. That's why the bucket door trick works. It's also how ninjas work, you know? Yep, right above them. There you go. Called it. How about breaking a hole in the roof? I'm still down with that plan. Wait. Like, okay, it won't kill the Pillarman, but that's still pretty okay. Like, that's still... Turning him to stone is still pretty good. 100 Dios. How do they hang from the ceiling? Is it just like their toenails? He's gonna let him because anime. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. You ain't slick, man. Uh. Why not just destroy the thing to begin with? Literally, why are they keeping it around? I must have forgotten some reason. Like, if you find the thing and it's like, this thing, that's a bluff. Uh. Okay, yeah, the stone had to have done something aside from just like be the thing that like they need, right? Like I'm forgetting something really important here, and that's the reason that they kept it. It's not just for plot convenience. Like there's a reason, right? I don't want to look it up because if I do, it's gonna like have spoilers. I'm sure. I 100% believe that she actually did this. Pluck and luck. More or less even odds. Okay. So, I feel no. I've already asked that about like, oh man, that's he does. They're not thick. Fuck you in the comments who said that he is. Why not here? Why not here and now? Because that's where everyone is. Uh oh no, that's dumb. Why would they literally? Why would they do that? No, that's a stupid request. Watch, he gets out from under that shit. He's like, oh man, that fucking hurt. And then it's fine. Like, he's fine. Totally. And not dead. No, that's a joke. Because he's a Zeppelini, which means that he dies. He has to. That guy is probably okay. Not having a hand is really bad for you. I'm not gonna go into the details, but you need blood in your body. I'm not a doctor. Don't depend on me to actually give you like accurate medical advice, but like, you know, you should have blood in you. That's where it's supposed to be. If blood isn't in you, that's bad. If blood is outside of you or in you in places it's not supposed to be, that's pretty bad. Why are you a weirdo and a creep? Wait, are you actually saying that dude is her dad? Was that foreshadowed in some way aside from her having kind of similar hair? I feel like that's the first time that this show has legitimately surprised me on something that wasn't total bullshit. Like, this show is surprising continuously, but for really dumb reasons a lot of the time. I was just looking for your panties, to be honest, but alright. Sure. Oh! Okay. Okay, yeah. I totally forgot about that. Why are you being a creep right now? Why are you like... No, why do I even ask that? What is wrong with me for asking that? No ass. Hank Hill ass motherfuckers. We gotta have the flair for the dramatic. So let's have a burning pit thing. Why not? She's sort of like your stepsister, kind of, sort of. Step aunt. She always struck me as much older than JoJo. Not like 50 years old, but older. Yeah, I mean, look at her. She's doing fine. You know, she's stuck at like 20 something. I'd believe that she's in her 30s. 50 seems a bit much, you know? You just gotta breathe real good. Then you won't age. You don't have to become a vampire. Yeah, you spent all the time you could have been using to strategize to talk about that. I guess that was important. That was important. Never mind. I did that the other day. Went to guitar lesson. There was this guy like hauling ass to the fucking parking lot, right? But I was carrying my guitar, and I stopped like a little bit before where like he would have hit me, like out of the way. So if he kept going, he wouldn't have. And just sort of stared at him, and he hit the brakes fucking hard, and then just kind of like tried to avert his gaze. And then when I was still looking at him, when he looked back up, he gave me a little wave, and then I crossed. It's important to note that I was like carrying my backpacker guitar, which kinda like the case for it kinda looks like a rifle case. So it's Texas. Like you don't fuck with a guy with a gun, even though it was a guitar. So that could have been it, but did you know regular ass horses have more than 1 horsepower because a horsepower is a unit based back in the day when horses were like weak in comparison to modern horses, which were like bred to be like faster and stronger. It's kind of like a foot. It's kind of a weird measurement. Like no one. There's just Clydesdales, like zombie Clydesdales. I think this is as close to a like filler episode as we've had, but like again, like I was saying at the top, like everything was relevant, Like it wasn't like, and here's the beach episode, you know? Right, okay, you gotta be anime about it. It's a lip ring, so it's gonna be awkward to like wear it on your finger. They're doing chariot racing. Good. Why not? Why not? Why the fuck not? But yeah, one of the two copyrights was for Roundabout. The other one was for the audio of the show itself, which makes sense. Those are about the copyrights that I would expect. I appreciate the lack of filler. I when did this come out in comparison to when the manga was made? Like, did they just have enough time to like work on it? Like it I would imagine that they did. That they had like enough source material to get through that they could, make a few seasons worth before they'd catch back up with the manga. Because that's the reason you usually do filler, is like it doesn't really meet a 10 episode format for a season. Although we're going for like 20 something for some fucking reason. And yeah, I don't know. I appreciate that about this show. Like, they don't. Why is that chant so weird? Is it just the same, like, line repeated? Like, it's literally the same word repeated, but, like, did they literally just record 3 people saying Whamu and then just repeat it? Because it's, like, got the same intonation and everything. It's the crowd chanting, so it would be fairly close, but it's kind of weirdly accurate and everyone's on chorus. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, that's this episode. There's another one that should be live in the playlist. If you check at the beginning of this video, there will be a little iCard. Just always check for that, so that way I don't have to explain that it's there. But yeah, it should be out. There's also another episode or another video that's out today. It's of me playing a game called Receiver. It came out at the same time as this one, so if you want a little bit more content in that episode or in that stream, I kind of just like play this like weird Q-op like game that involves guns, and I kind of just talk about whatever. And if you just want to hear my opinion on random crap, go hit it up after these two. Yeah, watch some other crap. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.